Welcome to or welcome back to the channel if you're not new. And as always, we're going to get straight into it. So on this slide, you're going to see some apps that are given to you for the iPhone 11, including the calendar and YouTube, I believe. But I did go ahead and download Snapchat, which I never really use unless I'm super bored. Then you'll catch me watching what people do on a daily basis. But other than that, not really. I do love Instagram though. So here's what mine looks like. Here's a little ad for Mucinex. It's springtime. I get it, but most of my feed looks like this, a lot of fashion and makeup. But we're gonna go ahead and click out of that before we get too nosy and into my biznai. So here's the second page, and you kind of just have the same apps that you would any iPhone. So you have mail, you have maps, weather, camera, photos. But one app that I always have on my iPhone that I never used is GarageBand, and I just made a little song with it, if you'd like to say. So I'm gonna play a small clip. So usually I don't use that, but I do use the piano in real life. So I thought I'd give it a try. Here is iMovie, and as you guys know, I started a YouTube channel, so it's very useful as well for that. I used iMovie when I was in high school, which was the last time I used it for a project, but now I'm actually using it consistently for YouTube. So here's my first video. So that's pretty much almost all of what I use on this slide. As I mentioned before, a lot of these apps are already given in your iPhone, but one that I did download as well was Pandora, which I listen to Khalid Radio a lot. He is an amazing artist. Don't really listen to The Weeknd, but that song just happened to be there. So this app is free. You can also search whatever song you want, and after you listen to a commercial for 10 to 15 seconds, you get to listen to whatever song you want, and it's free. So I use it over Spotify. Hey. Another app that I downloaded is Pinterest, which is amazing when it comes to looking up specific fashion designs, makeup, when it comes to decor for a room or for an apartment. It's just awesome to use. I look up a lot of makeup for dark-skinned women. You can get really specific for your needs and interests, and I love it. Love it. I definitely recommend downloading it. Another app that I recently downloaded was the CDC. Now, I know that a lot of people are just getting into this, but I already knew about CDC. I studied medicine in school and biology, but I never had the app. So you can pick whatever state you're from, and I'm just going to choose a random state, and then it allows you to see what you can do to, for example, prevent the spread of the coronavirus. I just find it super helpful. I go on here every week or so to get new and updated information. So you can see, for example, the symptoms of the coronavirus, where you should get tested, if you should get tested, if you are sick, what precautions should you take, caring from someone. And I'm going to show you guys the frequently asked questions concerning the coronavirus. And this will tell you when it was updated, so you can know if this is recent or not. So it's updated May 11th. And here are some of the questions. I'll just click on a few of them. So, for example, there is, what is the source of the virus? How does the virus spread? And it says that the virus that causes COVID-19 is thought to spread mainly from person to person, mainly through respiratory droplets produced when an infected person coughs or sneezes. Then you can scroll down, and look for any of these questions I'm randomly choosing. I find this super helpful, not just during times like these, but just when you want to better your health and you have a question. So, will warm weather stop the outbreak of COVID-19? It is not yet known whether weather and temperature affect the spread of COVID-19. Some other viruses, like those that cause the common cold and flu, spread more during cold weather months, but that does not mean it is impossible. So, yes, no one's sure. So I know the summer is approaching. The summer is here, basically, and we want to know that, but it's not guaranteed. How can I help protect myself? Sadly, it says go to another page, but at least it gives you some direction. And this is what you can be using to protect yourself. So you can use a cloth to protect not only yourself, and it's not even intended to protect yourself as it says here, but intended to protect others if you are asymptomatic, which is very, very important to note. We are not just protecting ourselves, we're protecting everyone else. So yes, I recommend this app. It's super awesome. 5 stars. On this last page, I also downloaded Uber and Lyft, which are very, very useful. You can get so many deals, and I use it to get from point A to point B in a matter of minutes. Also Uber Eats, but since those are super popular, I'm probably not gonna go into those, but I do want to go into Stop and Shop, the app, because you can get so many deals. So you're gonna use your email to sign in. I'm already a member, so it's gonna say hi Jay, for example, that's me, and it's gonna show you all the coupons that you can have. So you can save on Tide, you can save on avocados, Chobani, ooh, I love yogurt, Downy, and at the top it'll tell you how many dollars total that you can save. And at the top, I'm blocking it with my picture, but it's at $34, and it tells you when it expires. So I definitely recommend downloading this Stop and Shop app, or any app from any store that you shop at regularly. You'll also see that I have also downloaded the app Eraser. This app I use specifically for YouTube, and a lot of the times for my thumbnails, which I can make a separate YouTube video for this specifically. If you'd like to see it, just comment down below. But long story short, it erases the background that I have initially and allows me to put it on a separate one. And that helps with iMovie in combination to create my YouTube video for you guys. This new app that I also use is called Elevate, and it helps with mind games, and it helps to enrich your mind and keep it up to par. So right now I'm gonna actually do a writing exercise with you guys so you can see how it works. So it's gonna load, and it's gonna give you instructions and an example in which you follow, and once you're okay with that, you can hit next. So for example, it says my sister and I went to the festival, and you just say if this is valid or not, a valid sentence or not. And you know me, genius. But no, I also downloaded the free version, and the free version limits you, of course. So you will only be able to do, I think, about 3 exercises a day, but that's perfectly fine for me. If you'd like to buy the app, you can do that, so you can have a limitless amount of opportunity on this app. She turned around and smiled, yep. As the plane flew overhead, I took a picture. Yes. And on this one, I did extremely well. So it just tells you, okay, you're doing well with writing, but the levels go up, and it'll tell you that maybe you're actually not as good at writing as you thought. So I got a high score. And now I'm going to click out of that one and show you guys another app that I downloaded, which is Property Brothers. And I used to love shows like these, Property Brothers, or I forget what the other one, the House Hunters. Oh my gosh, loved shows like those. It always inspired me to get the house of my dreams, and that a house is not yours regardless until you make it yours. So this app I love because I can decorate an apartment and or a house and make it to my liking. So I'm just going to show you guys a preview of it. Right here they're just showing you the design that they want to go for. You can hit skip. And I'm not going to do anything on this app. I just wanted to show you how it's going to look when you first get into it. A lot of these apps I deleted and re-downloaded so I can show you guys how it looks when you first get it. Another one I use is Super Salon, which is really fun. Being that I can't go to the salon right now in this time, it really makes me happy. So we're gonna get our client. As you can see, she has a mane for eyebrows, as do I. Still very beautiful, but she wants them shaped up, so you just go along her eyebrows and remove the excess eyebrows. Speaking of, I have a previous video of how to tidy up your eyebrows, so go check that out. A lot of the times with the free apps, you have little commercials that they advertise. So here's one. Oh my gosh, that is gross. That is so gross. But yeah, still have these ads that you have to watch, and then you can eventually X out. But if you want, you can pay for the full version. Yumly is another app which I forgot that I had to sign back in, so I didn't want to sign in, but I'm just going to show you guys that this app Yumly is great for recipes. You can also simply Google them, but I find this app a lot more convenient. They'll show you any type of food, whether you're vegetarian, vegan, a breakfast, lunch, or dinner. It's definitely awesome to use. And I almost skipped one of my favorite apps right now of all time, which is TikTok. I don't know why people are embarrassed to admit this. It's so funny. But here's a little video of a kid saying thank you for everything his mom made him. So cute. Just to let you all know, you do not need to create an account to watch everyone's videos, and it is free to download TikTok. This concludes the video today. Thank you all for watching. Stay safe. Bye, guys.